Hi, I'm Jo. Welcome to Jolou Yoga. Today's video is a pranayama tutorial, breathwork, for those that are still new to Breath of Fire, Kapalabhati. It's an energizing, heating and detoxing breathwork, a really powerful tool that you can use. But I want to first ask you to leave this breathwork out if you are pregnant, if you have any cardiac issues, or if you have uncontrolled blood pressure, high blood pressure. So just please leave that out and stick to long inhalations and exhalations. So for those of us that are new to this technique, let's hope the video helps you today. Find a comfortable seat to begin with, whether that's cross-legged or kneeling, and you can always pop yourself up, lift the hips up onto a block or a cushion. Today I'm going to pop myself onto a cushion just to lift the hips a little. And then we'll find that length of the spine, resting the hands on the knees or in your lap. Okay, so this breath work is a passive inhale and an active exhale. It's in and out through the nose, and you will feel as you exhale, you'll draw the belly in and back towards the spine. So you get almost a core workout with this breath work. It's great. It can be practiced in Kundalini yoga. It's also great for the start of a vinyasa practice, where in our vinyasa practice, as you know, we create heat physically. We can already start that physical heat at the beginning of our practice with this Kapalabhati breath work to start the fire, start the energizing of the body from the inside. Also great to do if you hit middle of the day. For me it is middle of the afternoon rather, where I start to feel a bit sluggish, and this is perfect for that. You could take a seat somewhere and just practice your Kapalabhati to make yourself feel awake all over again. Swap it out for your cup of coffee or your cup of tea or whatever you might do to wake yourself up. So let's see if we can start this breath work. The inhale, as I said, is passive and the exhale is forceful. You can take it one breath per second to begin with, as it's still quite new, and then as you become more familiar with it, you'll increase it to maybe 2 breaths per second. So to begin with, I want you to think of a dog panting. Bring one hand to your belly, and we'll breathe like a dog. Okay, it sounds a little silly, but it will help you in the long run. So we're going to pant like a dog, and as you breathe that air out, I want you to jolt the belly back, so pump it back towards your spine. So let's just try that to begin with. Okay, that gives you the feeling of what you're doing with the mouth open, but we're going to do that with our mouth closed. So maybe you want to watch my belly just to get yourself familiar with it. Hopefully you can see it's quite subtle. So I'm going to breathe into my hand, I'm going to feel the belly rise, that will happen naturally, and then I'll breathe out. So it's quite subtle, and to begin with it will feel maybe a little strange. Maybe you might feel a little lightheaded. Just stop if you do and give yourself a break. So that we can feel this action of the belly, bring one hand to the belly for this first round. Okay, so breathing in and out through the nose. Inhale, don't think about it, it will happen naturally. Exhale is forceful. One breath in, one breath out, and let's begin. Release the belly, natural inhale, natural exhale. Just give you a few moments to recognize what was happening when you were doing your breath work. Did maybe your shoulders go up and down? That would be natural if it's still new to you. Maybe your body swayed a little side to side. Again, it's getting familiar with it, and it may feel a little strange to begin with, but obviously like anything, the more you practice it, the more it becomes a natural process. So take a few moments to think about what happened to your body before we take another round, and just let your shoulders relax down and lengthen up through the spine. If you want, you can bring your hand back to your belly. If you can already feel that motion of the rise and the fall and that really tightening the core in, then release the hand to the knee or the lap. And we'll try another round. And if you want, you can increase your speed and stop the video, or you stick to that 1 breath per second. Just find something that feels comfortable for you and stop when you need to. You don't need to complete the full round with me. Okay, 1 breath in, 1 breath out, and begin. Release the belly, natural breath in, natural breath out. I'm going to give you one more thing to think about. Maybe you're already doing it. When you take this breath technique, of course you can close your eyes if it helps you to bring more focus, or you can just take your gaze softly down towards the ground. So let's take a few natural breaths before we move on to our last and final round. And this time we could try to take the breaths a little quicker, maybe 2 per second. We'll give it a try. And the more you become familiar, like I say, you can increase your speed. You can increase it from 30 seconds to maybe 60 seconds. So prepare, relax and soften your gaze and your eyelids. 1 breath in, 1 breath out. Begin. Release and exhale. Fantastic. Well done everybody, whatever you have achieved with this breath of fire today. I hope it's been a good introduction for you and that it will help you to understand breath of fire a little better. Thank you for watching. Namaste.